Alrighty. Hello. As always, let me make sure it's not muted there. But you know, I had an issue, and you know, maybe it is muted now. I would not be surprised. Sometimes that happens. Okay, good. I'm not muted. So hello. Obviously, I have a lot planned today. Not just the thing you're seeing on this YouTube VOD. But yeah, it's going to be a busy day. But let's get straight into the topic that I wanted to start with. Before I suddenly, you know, go on a tangent of some kind, because, you know, that's what I do. I go on tangents. Duet Night Abyss. So, Duet Night Abyss, obviously, is a game I played on launch day and then the day after launch day. I enjoyed the story. I even played the third day, the day after the day. But I just didn't stream that because at the time I was having issues streaming and playing the game at the same time on my computer, because things just weren't optimized, unfortunately. But I did end up playing it. All of the 1.0 story that the game launched with. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really well done. The start, I mean, I put out like somewhat of a formal review for the game as well, but I thought the beginning obviously had a couple of the stereotypical things in the games that were just a little like, I didn't like enjoy it. But definitely by the second part, and then by the third act, great. And then the music for the third act, chef's kiss, was absolutely delightful, and was something very fun to experience. But of course, with Duet Night Abyss no longer being gacha for characters, it's still gacha for cosmetics and skins, but it's no longer gacha for characters, obviously. It changed a little bit how I viewed things, just ever so slightly. And part of that is the lack of FOMO, I guess. Because the game doesn't have any FOMO elements to it, I ended up pushing it off because I was like, all the other games I'm trying to keep up with do have FOMO elements. So I'm gonna focus on those, deal with those. And I completely neglected Duet Night Abyss because it doesn't have those FOMO elements, which is kind of ironic when you stop and think about it. But Duet Night Abyss is nice in the way that you can do that. So it's a game that you can come in, play the story, play the events, have fun, do whatever you want, and you don't really need to be that concerned about FOMO and stuff like that. And just to share how much I'm down with that fact and believe that is the case, we're going to actually look at my account real quick. This is the first time I've logged into it since the last time I played. So here it is. Good old Otakuru at the top right there. Bunch of new announcements and stuff. System notices the version update, which is, what we're here for eventually. Obviously things in the shop. There's new packs, there's new things. The skins, oh my goodness gracious. But yeah. We can look at my account here. Obviously. This is the main character that I ended up changing the design for, designed it a little bit. With the blue sword and all that. But I'm not really that leveled up.
The world outside Purgatorio Island defies all accounts.
Level 50 is my maximum character level. I have, obviously, the main character, Rebecca and Rinika at level 50, but, nothing else. I have Margie at level 20. Call? I have Lady Nifil at level 1. Lizbel at also level 1. Truffle and Filbert, Daphne, and Outsider. So those are the only characters I actually grinded for to unlock. And then obviously Fina, Psyche, which I really wanted to grab her, but I just got lazy, obviously. Lynn. All these characters, I love their designs, but it's because the game doesn't have those FOMO elements that I ended up just putting it off and not playing it. There were also a couple other issues, obviously, there were optimization issues, even now, occasionally, I'm probably still getting some, frame hitches and whatnot, but, I feel the developers of this game have definitely put a lot of effort into communicating on how they're going to be fixing things, changing things, making them, work in a way that it isn't so just buggy and glitchy, I guess, for lack of a better term. But we'll exit the co-op mode. But obviously, they have this whole world that you can explore and all that. But I just stopped playing, and that's nothing on them. That's fully on me. I just got lazy and I was like, I don't want to do this. But I'm not a high level in the game. I'm not, but I definitely need to get back into it eventually. But the big thing that I was very, very not only excited for, but was very optimistic for, obviously, is the Duet Night Abyss 1.1 patch that is going to be coming out. So obviously in the original live stream that happened for the debut, for the launch of Duet Night Abyss, we got a little sneak peek of what the 1.1 region section was, and the quality gap. It just blew me away from that. And, obviously, I play a bunch of these games. I don't want Duet Night Abyss to turn into another Wuthering Waves situation for me, where I, play the start of the game, I enjoy it somewhat, but things push me off of it and I don't play it, only for the game to get so much better that I am then rushing to try and catch up on things that I'm behind on. And I feel like that potentially could be the case with Duet Night Abyss. Obviously, I don't want to play a game I don't enjoy. I don't think that makes a fun time for me or a fun time for anyone watching if I don't actually enjoy the game that I'm playing. But there's definitely a lot of things that the 1.1 could potentially bring that I would then make it where this would be another main game that I'd continue playing. Granted, I have so many main games that, you know, this is gonna make my channel just oversaturated in every degree. But yeah. So obviously I'm a little late. I'm always late to these. Honestly, you know, I was shocked. I'm subscribed, but it didn't show up in my feed, so I didn't know to put it like in a watch later. I just didn't see it. But 8 days ago, so just over a week. Yeah, we're late. Duet Night Abyss had their preview live stream for basically their 1.1 region, is what it's going to be, the 1.1 patch. They don't call it version numbers. At least I don't see them calling it a version number. They just called it the Huaxu. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not going to lie. Probably already butchered that terribly. But you can see it in the title of this stream too. That's what they called it. The Wind Awakening. So it is very interesting to me to see how they've improved, where else they're going to improve, and if I truly do want to add this game to the list of games that I'm going to try and keep up with as best as possible. So we are going to check out that live stream, and then I'm probably going to check out some of the other Duet Night Abyss standalone videos that were uploaded after that. I definitely saw a little glimpse of what seems to be an outfit skin that got its own trailer that may be nice to look at for a character called Fushu. So I see the thumbnail for it, and I'm about to say, maybe I should check out that whole video. But yeah, that's the plan for this section of things. Gonna check all that out, give some final thoughts on it, and we're gonna see if I truly do want to add this to the list of games I want to continue. There is, I think, like some event quests too in Duet Night Abyss that I haven't done. One for Fina and one for Jilu or whatever that's in the current patch. But I'm definitely excited. And of course, better to get caught up as quickly as I can, because to the knowledge that I have obtained, now this could be wrong, the 1.1 version is going to be coming out on December 23rd. That is when it's going to be launching and becoming available publicly. And I believe that date, it also is going to get moved over to Steam, which obviously I'm opening up another can of worms, another tangent. I have a love-hate relationship with standalone game launchers. Love-hate relationship, especially when it comes to the anime style, more specifically the gacha games, but anime style games. I love that the launchers love you pre-download things, you know, before the things launch, and I love, you know, getting to see the artwork and the little, I love it. It's cute. But if I could, I would just put everything in Steam, because I already have a bunch of other games in Steam. I'm used to using Steam as my launcher, so it definitely has gotten to the point where I'm like, I have 50 different game launchers all on my desktop. Can we narrow that down to like one? Like, we can make that Steam, and I can use Steam to launch all of my games. That would be ideal. So I love how Duet Night Abyss is going to be finally launching on Steam, I think, on December 23rd. That's my knowledge of it. But yeah, I'm excited. We're going to learn some more. The live stream itself shows as 41 minutes, but I'm pretty sure there's like a starting segment and an ending segment, so it might be a little less than that. I don't think that this stream will be that long. Obviously, I'm just trying to catch up in a timely manner with not only this game, but a bunch of other games. So I'm just going to check those out and share my thoughts with it, and that will be this. So without further ado, let us switch on over. Yeah, here it is. Obviously, this artwork too, not only just the live 2D artwork, but just this artwork is very pretty. I saw this artwork, which obviously I used for the thumbnail because it's pretty, and I was like, oh. And these characters, obviously with it not being a gacha, I don't have to worry about like trying to save up a bunch of the premium currency or trying to shill out my entire wallet to get all these characters. You can just grind them. But obviously, I don't want to spend too long on this intro, so we're gonna skip ahead. 10, 9, 8. But yeah, anyway, I am super excited to see what we can learn and if there's gonna be any information provided. Okay, no subtitles, just had to make sure. Ah, there's one of the new characters. They got like little pin buttons too. Hello, Deca Bear.
欢迎大家收看本次新版本的前瞻直播。
大家好，我是二重螺旋运营小段，
我是二重螺旋的场景美术小智。
Hello。
这次直播呢，还是由我们3位给屏幕前的受阅人们，介绍大家期待已久的华胥版本，以及
Huaxu, that's how it is. Okay.
一系列的优化内容，直观分享。
They have been doing
二
optimizations.
重螺旋是我们工作室的第一款产品，那也是公测前2个月进行了一波比较大幅度的转型和调整。那我们公测以来，其实收到非常多玩家的认可还有支持，那也有很多对于我们游戏体验呐和有商业化的质疑。那我们过去2个月当中，其实我们也不断通过角角简报和大家进行了一个持续沟通跟交流。那同步已经确定好的优化内容。然后公测其实我们也准备了，其实我们非常。
I mean, that's to be expected. I mean, this is their first game, and I've said it and I'll say it again. I think they needed just a little bit longer to cook. A little bit longer in the oven. It has decent bones, but it needed more time to get fleshed out before release. And I feel potentially that they were pushed by the publishers to just launch it anyway instead of delaying it, which I feel is the case with a lot of games coming out. But of course, with the game being live service, there is always the aspect of, well, it's live service, we can always fix things. But
做了非常多的这个场景方面的优化还有迭代，目前是有点忐忑的，希望大家看了之后会喜欢我们二重螺旋这次的新风格。
Okay.
那事不宜迟，让我们就直接进入今天的正题。首先向大家说明，我们的华胥资料片会分为几个篇章
Released in several chapters.
然后整个资料片里面
6 new characters. Okay.
登场。那在这次直播的话，为大家介绍的是华胥资料片中的。
And this live stream will only present the first part.
新版本的主要内容呢，包括了全新的资料片剧情、全新的场景，然后新的角色、新的武器，还有我们新的角色外观、武器外观等，以及一些各类的玩法，还有活动内容。
今天其实也是一个比较有意义的日子啊。我们二重螺旋的华胥资料片在那个 TGA 的舞台上放映了。那我们先回顾一下这支片子。
The Game Awards. I do remember seeing this trailer during the Game Awards, and I was like, whoa, they got into the Game Awards? Because, like, if you look up how much it costs to run an ad on the Game Awards now, whew. And this is what I'm talking about. It looks so vastly different and so much more improved in comparison to what we saw for the first part of the game. And maybe that's just because it obviously is more Chinese inspired, and so they spent maybe extra care making that section of it, but gorgeous. And as always, I do love the care that they have put into the music. One of my very, very impressive aspects of it that I was happy with. Oh. There it is. The Wind Awakening. Okay, yes, December 23rd, available on Steam.
OK。那这是二重螺旋首次亮相 TGA 啊，我们也其实非常的荣幸。那同时也非常的高兴能与全球的玩家同时分享我们的华胥资料片大风歌版本。那本次呢版本将会在12月23号
December 23rd。
我看视频里面有很多暗示剧情走向的内容。我们的主角和芷流还有白一起乘着船。
Jilu and the other girl, Fushu.
介绍一下华胥资料片中这个剧情吗
I've seen their artwork and I'm like,
公测版本末尾开启的异乡来客活动中，我们结识了来自华胥的大商人芷流。在他的指引下，我们会来到一个全新的国度华胥。在华胥呢，卡戎之名的地位和海伯利亚帝国完全不同。华胥的人呢称卡戎之名为勇士，他们认为卡戎的角是吉祥的象征，所以在华胥卡戎之名的地位是非常高的。 那同时，华胥全境都受到一项叫做大风九章的律法管理，所有的犯罪行为无需人为制止，都会被律法自动惩戒。啊，就像人在做，天在看。因此，华胥是一个没有犯罪和战争的和平国度。
Free from crime and
在这
war.
祥和的表现下呢，华胥正遇
I
到
don't know
巨
about
大
that.
的危机，叫烛阴之灾。在华胥的各方势力相继登场，我们的主角受益人也会意外陷入这场纷争当中。那除了资料片外呢，我们还新增了6条支线任务供大家
More
体
side
验。
quests.
大家可以通过
Nice.
这些支线更完整的去了解华胥的世界观，见证华胥的风土人情。
看来这次主角的地位是直线上升呀。
在华胥其实我们受友人其实是非常受欢迎的。刚刚在那个视频当中，其实我们看到了一部分的场景，整体的美术风格其实也全面转向了。
That I have noticed. Yes,
那
art
这次
style
更
is
新
more
华胥的新地
realistic
图呢会比
looking.
公测版本的冰湖城的区域要大很多。
Really,
接下来其实就
considerably
由小智
larger.
老师来大家逛一下大家这个我们新的这个华胥版本场景。
Considerably
可
larger.
以的，新版本中我们首
Is
先
this
开
the
放的是
first
位于华
live
胥南部的
service
燕京
game
路区域。
that the 1.1 region is going to be larger than the initial 1.0
进
region?
入了华胥的境内。这里
I
巨大
think
的
it
天碑上
is,
铭刻着
because
上
Wuthering
天
Waves,
写下的
they
律
had
法
their
大
whole
风
big
九
reason,
章
but
然后是
1.1 was
燕
only
京路的
Mount
大型商
Firmament.
会百年春。
I'm pretty sure
屏幕
Genshin
下
had
的
a small
百年春
area.
是
I know
华胥
Honkai
繁
Star
荣的
Rails
见
was
证。
small.
在北部姓名
ZZZ's
当
was
中呢
also
坐落着
small.
服饰家传的医馆。库鲁
Yeah,
姆
I think this is the first
往
live
西北方的
service
高地上
anime
走
style
就是
game where the
受朱茵之灾
1.1
影响的
patch,
沉默石
the
海
area
大
is
量的会
bigger
兽还有玄
than the
色的
1.0
菲娜在
patch.
此游荡。而在地图的西边
And
有一座巨大
it's
的岛屿，
breathtaking.
这里是前人用
Look
来
at
封
look at
印
the scenery.
朱茵的祭坛。这里只列
This
举
is
了
just
部分
adding
华胥区
volume
域
to the
还有
argument
很
that I
多场景其
proposed
实
that they just needed more
期待
time
的
to
受友人
cook,
自己
more
去
time in
亲
the
临
oven, and they were
非
pushed
常不错
to
这次
launch
华
the
胥
game
增加很多
earlier
新的
than
地方
maybe
而且
they
这些场景
necessarily
看起来都
desired.
非常精致。
是的，华胥作为游戏首个更新的大资料
The
片
game's first
这
major
个版本
update.
其实我们重新去构建了美术底层的这个表现逻辑，
Rebuilt
对
the
渲染的风格
underlying
也做了
logic
更
and
多新
rendering
方向的
style.
调整。
I'm
希
sure
望
your
是以更
developers
丰富
loved
的地
doing
貌
that.
环境还有就是场景的奇观，去为大家营造丰富的游玩乐趣。同时呢，在视频当中，我们也可以看到整个华胥的资料片，场景
I love how, like,
公测的版本
campy this live stream already feels. Like
在材质细节还有光影表现上，
you have the one in the middle kind of just like fiddling their thumbs as they wait for the other character and other announcer to
这
talk.
些变化其实
and
都基于我们之前
the
承诺过的，我们团队
it just feels like campy.
会持续推出更加优质的内容来保障大家的游玩体验。那我们也希望这个全新的版本跟全新的方向可以让大家更加满意。
是的，大家后续如果有更多想要体验的方向或者内容，都可以去建议，然后持续的给我们制作组反馈。我们也会
Okay.
争取在未来的长线
Endeavor
版
to
本
deliver an
当中呢
ever-improving
继续给大家带
experience
来
in
更
our
优质的
future
游戏体验。
updates. Well, that's a good thing to hear. I mean,
同时
the
在新版
Iona's
本当中
bulletin that they've been
我们
putting
也
out
更新了这个
has
就业剧
definitely shown
大家
that
可以
they
在
are
燕京路的
very
区域
interested
状态
in
然后
retaining
去自由
players,
地切换时
which
间
I can
和
understand.
自己的好
So
友在自己喜欢的光照环境下去进行更多的冒险体验。
Okay.
之前我们其实，在公测版本的时候投放了一个技能五子棋的展示动作，
Goofy
然
Groove.
后我们发现，在滨湖城的这个广场区域就出现了一个人传人的现象，就是大家一起在广场群舞斗舞。所以在这次版本中，我们也将这个联机区域的功能覆盖了整片
The co-op area has been extended to the entire.
好友们一起去
Wow.
其实
The
这样的话
entire
我也可以跟
wharf
好友去找自己喜欢的角落拍照
Okay
然后刚刚的视频当中，我看其实还展示了就是动作系统，好像
The
是
entire-
很多
That's actually a
是的，考
great
虑到大家
change.
的联机需求，我们也增加了一批免费的动作，在
Okay, more free posters from the impression shop,
那
obviously.
接下来是不是该介绍一下我们这次版本
Yes,
更新的这个
introduce the
角色
characters for me,
OK，没问
please.
题。在华胥的资料片当中呢，我们将会推出6位新角色，他们分
Six
别是
characters
服饰传人福叔、
Ah,
仗
Fushu.
剑侠客克周、
We got
百
another
年村
dude.
大掌
There
柜
it is,
蚩尤
Jilu.
以及保护苍生为己任
Another
陆
dude.
天
Wow,
卫
we actually get.
上长机关术
Okay, I
少
like
女
her
苏
design
雨
too. She looks
以
cute.
及我们非常熟悉的老朋友冰湖城水仙平原的老板娘
She's
卡米拉
playable now.
其实看起来我们的新角色也精致了非常多，头发好像也更加飘逸。不过这个是不是
Okay
伴随着模型的面数
Okay
其实我们一直都在
Well,
做
for sure, I know I gotta grind for her.
各
I'm
方面的
gonna
优化
have to grind for
包括
her.
我们的
if she's playable now,
那我
I'm
们随着
grinding
华
for
胥版
her.
本开放，
That
其实
I'm
优化
already
了
sold on
很多的
that.
角色
Holy.
了，例如增加了角色的模型面数，增加了
They
皮肤的体
increased
积
the
感，
skin
迭代了
texture, the
头发的
polygon
制作方
crowns,
式，
hair
优化了
rendering.
毛线的算法，
Okay, wow. So
还
they
增
put a
加
lot
了优
of
化
effort
服饰的一
into
些材质
making
表
sure
现
the
等等。那
characters,
这些角色效
the
果
models
其实
for them
在
look
我们这次调整
better.
完之后也会
Okay.
更加细腻的。
那刚才
Nice.
大勇老师讲的都是美术方面的一些调整优化。那么还是给大家再介绍一下这2个新角色的这个故事以及他们的技能们。
OK。那首先是我们具有特别古典气质的医生福叔。那福叔作
Okay.
为家传的医馆库荣格的传人。
I mean, she looks very pretty. It's almost kind of ethereal, all white. I do think she's pretty. I am probably gonna grind to try and at least get her. Ooh, and she like sits down on. Okay.
对周围的敌人造成水属性的伤害。这里面比较重要的是，它可能为队友提供治疗，还有
Oh, and she's like support. She restores HP. Oh, okay. And AOE. Okay,
以
nice.
及队友的附加护盾以及技能威力提升的效果。
Okay.
能够增加这个神智回复，那是不是我赛期就可以一直飞在天上，就不会掉下来？
神智确实是一个我们游戏当中非常重要的资源，所以辅助也是非常重要
Yes,
的
it
一个角
is.
色。
那接下来我再为大家介绍一下
Okay, that probably will add a lot of new cool
自
mechanics
称
into the
飘零
game
人的
then.
刻舟言谈举止之间
Okay, and then
无尽
he's going to
度
be available
尽显
January
侠客风范
20th.
喜欢四处
2026.
闯荡的他，姿态健硕，武艺高强，对
Hello,
各种
my
武器都十
dude.
分擅长。当然，他最喜欢的
They
还是
really
射箭
are.
的小技能会对
I'm not against it,
周围的敌人造成
obviously.
伤害
They are
自身
actually
也会
like
获得
promoting
远
more
程
male
攻击
characters
速度
into
提升
this,
效
which is
果
great
而
because
当
you
他
don't
开启
see
大
a
招
lot
后
of.
会召唤刀剑
I
对周
I
围敌人
feel
造
like
成伤
when
害
the games
此时使
are
用近战武器
focusing
能
on
随
gacha
机
for their
切换到
characters, they're always
单
going
手
to
剑
lean more
重剑
predominantly
长柄
female
和双刀的攻击模
because
式
generally,
后也会
not
对
all the
敌人
case, but
造成伤害
generally, it's dudes who
这
play
里我其
these
实还要补
games.
充一下，其实
So
克
it's
州
going to
大
be
招我们也是
dudes
做了一些小
who are
设计
going to spend
就
their
是它
money
的
to try
每
and
个
get
武器
the
的模
girls
组
in the
其实我们
game.
都是做了单独的
And
设计的，
even
这个
if
是用
I
通用的
think
模组
a
来
dude
做。
is cool in the
其实
game
我
I'm
觉得这个设计
playing,
挺符
do
合
I
这个
actually
克
want
州
to
武
spend
器大
money
师
to
的
get
身份
the dude?
是的。
He'd have to be
那除了
really,
两个
really
角色以外，
cool.
我们刚才也
So
提
I
到
feel
这个
Duet
有
Night
新的武
Abyss
器
has
嘛
the unique
那我们新的武器
opportunity
这个边刃
to
武器
actually
合
be
适的
able
词语
to
还有飞机
showcase
枪
more male
弱滑的飞
characters
光
because they're not worried
这两
about
个
the
新武器呢，都会
monetization of the
后期直接
characters
可以从
themselves
面试
anymore.
区域
They're only
打
worried
打
about
人过去
monetization through
另外
cosmetics
还
and
会有两把
emotes
新武
and
器
all those other
狙击枪
things. So I have a
血舞
feeling
引
that they just have
和
a much better
长柄武器
position
未
to
来
be
之
in
歌
to
这
promote
两把武器
more
呢会
male
直接加入
characters
到
in the
梦魇
game.
缠身中那在
Especially
明星对
because,
话
yeah,
商店中
anyone
呢
can
我
just
们
grind them
会
for free.
这个更新全新的招式魔之
New
鞋
demon wedges,
锋刃元武
obviously. They're adding a bunch of new
然后
mechanics
恶魔
in
之
there.
鞋给双刀武
I'm
器装备
still
的话
such
会
a
呈
low
现
level
出
in the game
全
that
新
I
的战
haven't
斗
really
表
even
现
focused on
那
like
更
the
多
demon
的
wedges
更
and
新
all
报
those
道
other
请各
systems.
位社会人留
I
意
should
后期
probably
的
get
这个
back
更新
into
公
it,
告
do like a
今天没
grinding,
有提到
fix
的
my
其实
Duet Night
还
Abyss
有4
account
位新
type
角色
stream or
那这4
something
位角色我
to
们会
try
在
and
后续他们
grind
正
as
式
much
更
as
新
I
前再为
can
大家
to
做
just
最
fix
详
the
细的介绍
account. Obviously,
OK，
no
说了这
stamina,
么
so I
多
could
是不是
literally
差不
grind
多
for
到了给大家
hours,
发福利
but
的时间了。
没错没错，那么我们今天直播的
Ah,
第一个
redemption
兑换
code.
码给大家送上，
valid
大
until
家可以一
December
边看
24th.
直
Oh,
播
this
然后
is
一
still
边
valid.
来
Okay, I
进
might
行
have to
兑换
redeem this later.
OK，那么接下来其实就是大风歌版本当中的活动介绍内容了。那小段继续
Event
给大家
introductions.
介绍
Okay.
吧。
没问题。然后首先是我们的这个签到活动，
Another daily login.
12月23
And
日
that's for the
杏花天
premium
影签到活动会正式开启，
cosmetic
所有人
gacha
只要登录
currency.
满7天就可以领取10个华彩沙漏。同时，我们还将开启限时冒险活动“华胥相识记”，受益人们跟着指流的步伐揭开这片神秘国度的真
Okay,
容。
following her steps
受益
to
人只要
experience the
跟随指
land,
引完成
exploration,
探索
combat
战斗
quest. Got it.
以及收集任务。
Okay, pretty
就可以
standard.
领取比如移转模块、木叶的铝器的道具奖励。
这样就可以一边呢和朋友一起游山玩水、看风景，还有好礼可以领，不错，还可以。
Okay.
那么在全新的活动“灵鸟之阵”中呢，受益人将迎来打靶试炼。
Okay, facing 3 trials, marksmanship. So this is going to be more like combat events, combat type stuff. Okay. Obviously, those are pretty fun, no matter the game. Try and challenge yourself to see how well you can do. it is very interesting too. I just wonder, because they got rid of the gacha and got rid of that premium, it is kind of weird how all these events come out. Like, I still enjoy them; they'll be fun to play, but it does kind of change the necessity of doing them sometimes, because you don't really get those premium rewards. That's definitely something that I could see them trying to change a bit more in the future to just get more player engagement. So I'm excited to see how they can handle it, or how they handle it, to be more specific.
跳舞的人传人现象。对。然后现在我们大剧院的舞台上，也可以展示更多自己收藏的动作。
Oh, is the theater stage also going to become a co-op area?
新的活动收获
Or
日
oh, it's an event.
活动期间
Okay.
夜航手册的魔之蝎委托每天都会有一定次数奖励提升的加成。
Okay.
那我有个问题，就是委托手册我在这儿能不能叠加使用？
这个活动和委托手册
Okay.
是可以叠加使用的。然后活动的本身也是说为了让大家能够快速高效的获得这个魔之蝎。
这个很
Okay.
那么此外呢，还会开启这个限时委托的模式，然后在这个模式下，会出现大量的号令者，击败他们之后能够获得更多的魔之蝎。
对，这样非常好，我觉得就是能够同时减少大家刷副本的时间，然后去降低目前大家就是很大的这个刷取的压力。
Nice. Okay.
2026年1月20号呢，其实随着刻周加入，我们游戏也会同步开启。
Okay, and then we'll get another login event when he comes out.
可领取10个
Okay, nice.
与此同时呢，还会开启轰鸣演练活动。
Roaring
所有人可以
drills.
将操作炮台攻击。
Ooh, is it going to be turrets like there was in the main story section with that turret? That was really fun. Yes, it is, baby. Okay, I had so much fun during the main story when that turret cannon mechanic came into play. I had so much fun with that.
赛和巅峰排名2个阶段。2个阶段的赛制
So they've made an event out of
所有
it.
人可以在活动期间内进行不同的难度副本的挑战。那根据战斗的表现获得积分。巅峰排名阶段通关后呢，还能获得受阅纪念币。
Okay.
那受阅人可以使用受阅纪念币在商店中兑换熔炼模具和增幅激化器等道具。同时，排名积分达到一定程度的受阅人呢，还可以获得限定的头像、
Exclusive avatars,
还能获得限定的
exclusive
称号
titles for high-ranked players. Okay.
刚才提到了这个熔炼模具，还有增幅激化器这2个道具，好像之前的版本里没有啊。这2个道具是干嘛用的？
这是我们新增的2个道具。那熔炼道具呢是可以升级武器熔炼等级的。还有增幅激化器呢，则是可以增加魔之蝎的增幅等级。
哦，原来如此。那
Okay.
有这2个道具就不需要再去造其他武器或者去刷这个其他魔之蝎，然后能够更快提升我的养成这些等级。
对，就是让大家更方便、更简单的去升级魔之蝎了，或者还有武器的熔炼。
明白。那以后这种奖励应该多点。
好。
More rewards like this in the future. Got
关于
it.
活动的这个更多情报啊，后续我们会通过社媒。
Okay, more information, shared social media. That's pretty typical, pretty
我这
standard.
儿还有个问题，大雄老师，就是随着服输还有刻舟的加入，咱们各个玩法当中的角色和武器的产出途径是不是也会有所变化？能
No.
不能和屏幕前的受阅人们仔细
Method to obtain them changes, huh? What's the plans for this? Okay.
这部分调整呢，大家结合屏幕上的图片就一目了然了。12月23号，服输和泽氏的词语会在沉浸式戏剧中更新，菲娜和织梦的白羽则会进入梦魇残生当中。同时，新增武器雀舞云屏也会直接加入梦魇残生。相应的，丽兹贝尔和他另外2把武器也会加入委托密函的兑换商店。后
Okay.
续在1月20号，随着刻舟的上线，
Okay.
刻舟以及
I
落华的飞
see.
光加入沉浸式戏剧之后，服输和泽氏的词语就会进入到梦魇缠身。同时，新武器未来之
And
歌
that's on
会
January
直接进
20th.
入梦魇
Got
缠身。
it.
相应的，离色和另外2个武器也会加入委托密函的兑换商店。
这部分其实我们是觉得更早的把这个后续版本的角色、武器，包括沉浸式戏剧的这个更新安排，告诉受阅人，那方便大家能够提前规划自己后续每周梦魇残生要去
Yes, that is actually helpful.
角色或者哪把武器。
Especially if I'm going to get back into it like I'm planning
非
to.
常多的新内容，然后
Definitely knowing when I got to log in so I can actually do my heavy grinding sessions to get characters and weapons are so much appreciated. Okay, this one's also still valid. So definitely gonna have to grab these codes later since apparently they are still valid. And this little animation is cute. Okay. Well, experts working, huh? I don't know if I'd call them experts.
那看完我们这个中场小视频，大家应该也能猜到了，我们接下来就要介绍我们这次版本中商店的内容部分了。
我先替玩家问一问。我们之前直播中展示过的这个福叔的泳装，这次是不是要上了？
没错啊，我们的冬天游泳
The
它就来了。
swimsuit, we did see the rough sketch drawing of it.
是我们12月23日，限定卡池潮音启天墨将会同步开启，大家可以获得福叔的限定皮肤速浪灼心，武器皮肤大浪淘沙
Fantastic Riptide with Stardust
以及
Mirage.
丰富的配饰等。然后使用红色棱镜呢，可以在我们的红色棱镜商店里面去兑换限定的展示动作悠游水岸。然后大家可以在游戏内的水色吐息活动里面去试玩体验我们这次福叔的全新皮肤。那大根老师赶紧给我们介绍一下这次皮肤的一些细节吧。
那首先福叔的新形象呢，本次外观的设计是通过一些轻纱的材质，还有金属的链条等装饰呢，来增加它的细节表现的。那搭配上我们的同款配饰，它的整体外观表现是非常有质感的。那此外，福叔
A sense of sophistication, you say? That's not the first thought that comes to my mind with that, but okay.
我们尝试把鲨鱼的外形和喷水枪进行了融合设计，
That the shark water cannon is actually just a kind of a cute touch. I love
此外，
that.
本次卡池中展示的动作悠游水岸呢，我们还新加了
An interactive mode?
那这个要怎么交互？
What are these developers doing? No.
大家在联机区域呢，可以使用该动作后，其他的玩家可以申请互动。那获得许可之后，就可以坐在沙滩球上，或者是靠在这个游泳圈旁边了。
Okay.
上一个版本买了车，这个怎么办？
没有忘掉。同样的，上一个版本极速定格系列展示动作，我们也增加了交互功能。那获取许可的大家呢
you can now hop in your friend's car.
当然，玩家也可以主动邀请好友或者
Okay, well that's cool for the people who got that car.
新的动作了。
太好了。
As like unnecessary as that car is for
那
anything.
另外我们还新增了展示动作泡泡压和新的光晕、脚步特效等外观的内容。
It's a bubble machine gun with a rubber ducky on top. Okay.
刚刚提到卡池当中还有传送特效，然后大雄老师要一起给我们展示一下。
OK， 大家可以通过屏幕上的视频呢抢先预览。那除此之外，各类的配饰也会同步上线其他的颜色版本。那各位受友
Okay, starfish, a shell, multiple colors.
接下来的话
They definitely were very intentional with that camera angle as they were showing off the new accessories.
新的主题皮肤，然后这次的主题皮肤是旗袍，叫墨玉韶华。大杨老师也给我们介绍一下吧。
那本次旗袍的主题皮肤呢，其实是有刺绣、绸缎材质结合的，它凸显了整体的衣服的质感。
Okay.
角色的腿部也增加了一些纹饰。
And as always, you can get it for any character you want.
这个华胥的背景设定，然后之前有看到玩家也挺喜欢就是旗袍的这样的皮肤，这次刚好咱们就趁热断赏。
是的。随着版本更新呢，我们的这个墨玉韶华旗袍主题皮肤就会上架。
I see. Just like the Christmas Santa costume, it's 99 cents right now
6元的优惠。
打断。
for the protagonist, but then if you want to get it later, it's going to be like 20 bucks.
皮肤就是折扣时间比较短，这次会持续多久呢？
那这次的折扣活动呢，会覆盖整个
And this discount will cover the first part of Wind
上市
Awakening.
版本
Okay.
即使是氪州版本新进来的玩家，也可以享受到这个折扣活动。那然后是角色的自选皮肤礼箱上新，也会同步的开启限时折扣优惠，首件6折。
那还有
Nice. Okay.
其实这次版本我们准备了一个，就是我们会在这个大风哥上期版本，只要你在这个版本期间登录，就可以通过邮件直接领取一件旗袍主题的这个 角色自选皮肤礼箱。
我再次打断一下啊
Nice
就是这个自选的皮肤礼箱，还是只覆盖这一个版本吗？
不是的，我们这次的这个旗袍主题
问的不太好，重新问。
你要问啥？
我就是要问他这个
涵盖多少角色？
对，涵盖的角色是。
This truly shows how small they're basically an indie dev. Like this live stream is so campy. So they're messing up their words. They are asking the questions wrong. It's endearing.
那么在新版本中，我们对这个商店推荐页也做了一些界面上的优化，然后玩家可以更加直观地了解到这个当前版本售卖的内容。
So you can move the characters around now. Okay, nice.
同时跟之前一样，购买新一期的典藏诗集，就可以获得本次更新的这旗袍主题的皮肤自选礼箱。那么大家可以根据自身的情况去进行选购。
Okay.
上次的公告当中有说过，我们的大月卡是要进行奖励的更新，还有等级的提升。具体是怎么样的呢？
关于这个吟游诗集，也就是大家说的大月卡，我们做了一些调整。
Okay, adjustments to essentially what is the battle pass and whatnot.
我们会将
Level cap on the new version is 100.
提升至100级。
Okay.
同时在免费获取中会增加铜币以及委托手册2的一些奖励。在付费的档位中，我们会增加着角角知名的信物以及委托手册3的奖励。接下来的话，我们会再介绍一下这次更新后。
Now we go on to the direct purchase accessories. Let's
在新版本
see.
中，我们会推出更丰富的这个主题配饰，然后展示动作以及特效外观，来进一步提升角色装扮的自由度。
是的，在上半版本当中，我们将上架父辈语音主题
Tough
系列
love
皮肤
themed
因为之前
skins.
大家对这个
More
关键的
lightsabers.
反馈非常的好
More lightsabers,
这次
baby.
选了全系列近战武器的这个父辈语音皮肤。
I'm not gonna lie, the
此外我们也将
lightsabers
上
are
架势
sick.
如破除
They
的
are
主
sick.
题系列主题
Ooh,
形象
it's
新
bamboo
双主
weapons
题的
then.
装饰以及一批新的角色装饰和展示动作，最后是螺旋飞跃的脱尾特效。在下半版本当中呢，也就是1月20号更新后，
And then part 2 is after January 20th. Got it.
雏鹰主题系列等饰品，
Ooh.
以及猫猫主题系列武器皮肤，
Oh,
以及全新的外观
okay,
内
that's
容
kinda
下
cute.
落攻击特效。那除了商店上架之外的这些东西，我们本次还会更新一批新的免费的外观内容。
Nice, a bunch of free ones as
有
well.
五湖还有猫猫系列的感觉，挺可爱的。可以给我喜欢的角色，然后去装上这个大尾巴。
是的。那么除了刚才介绍这个饰品以外，我们其实在这个版本还新增了2类与角色相关的内容。第一种呢是交织的思绪礼箱，
Okay.
购买后会获得一定数量的月式金胚和一个当期角色的碎片。
Definitely, maybe I'll try and get that swimsuit skin. I'm not gonna lie, I might actually try and get that one because holy. Shop update is nice though.
后续我们也还是通过这个社媒的形式来告诉大家。
听不懂，
听不懂，听不懂。
就是去掉包装，我们直白一点的说，那么第一种就是价格会相对更低一些。 但是呢，
Okay.
还是需要每日
But you will need to log in daily to claim them. Okay.
第二种来说，相对于角色碎片的原价那我们做了一定力度折扣，然后希望能够
So it's discounted so everyone can potentially get the new characters easier than they could before. Got it.
希望之后这种
Makes sense.
越多越好。
对，因为这些的话，我们也是收到了很多玩家反馈觉得。 就目前游戏内很多商业化内容非常贵，所以我们后续这方面优惠的东西肯定会。
Well, yeah, wasn't it basically if you wanted to just outright buy the character instead of grinding, it's like $70? Wasn't that what it was? I think. That might not be the case. That may be misinformation. Don't quote me on that. But
那么从开服以来，包括前段时间我们投放了一份新的调研问卷，那么我们收到了非常多玩家。 关于游戏的建议和修改方向，这里面其实也包含了非常多关于商业化的一些内容，那么所以在后续的版本中，我们也会陆续推出 更多更具有性
Gonna
价比
release
的
more
外观内容以及
cost-effective
商业化内容
options in the
比
future.
如这个更
Okay,
实惠
more
的皮肤
affordable skins.
武器皮肤，然后新的直兽的角色皮肤等等，
Okay.
然后大家可以再期待一下。
当然我们后续的调整其实不光是商业模块的，那游戏内的其他功能优化呢，其实我们也在持续进行当中了。那我们也收到受益人非常多的真诚的建议和反馈。那在这里非常感谢大家对于二重螺旋的支持和包容。那接下来继续小段继续给我们讲讲新版本的优化进度。
没问题，没问题。
Optimizations. Let's
此前其
see.
实在
Share
表
it,
演
share
报
it,
中我
share
们已
it.
经提到过了一些优化内容，然后比如说我们金色潜质的失货魔灵获得之后就会自动锁定。
Making the Genimon system a little bit easier to use. You know, I definitely need to get caught up to actually understand the Genimon system better, because I just haven't really been paying attention enough to the Genimon system. Granted, I haven't been paying attention to even like the Demon Wedge system either. I need to get back into it. I need to actually properly grind and build the characters in a manner that actually will make them playable, and I need to grind my overall level for the game to try and get the characters leveled up higher, because they're all the 3 highest characters I have are all level 50. So like I played the launch, and then I played 2 days after launch, and then I stopped playing. So I need to get back into it, especially with how much it looks to be that they're enhancing the 1.1 update with not only just the world and the story, but the actual like quality of life enhancements that they seem to be providing, along with that nice skin that I'm definitely probably going to grab, maybe,
也接到很多玩家
potentially.
反馈啊，就是说我们现在的竞逐副本其实每周的次数获得奖励次数是有限的，只有3次，并且这个宝箱里面包含的魔之蝎图纸是非常多的。那么他想获得自己想要的那张魔之蝎图纸，难度其实非常高，并且也没有办法，就是说次数有限嘛。
对。
所以体验是不是特别好？所以我们
less than ideal
在新版本
experience,
中
yeah.
做一些优化。我们在通关副本奖励后，就可以额外获得一种新的道具。那么消耗这种道具，可以在商店中兑换大家自己想要的这个金色。
Oh,
这个
okay.
优化确实不错。另外就是在平时游玩的时候，我很想和朋友们一起就是开黑去刷副本。
Well, commissions with the teams that you could do was limited. It was kind of difficult.
在新版本当中，我们会增加
So you're going to add more cooperative missions?
有的，就是
Nice. Okay. What are they going to be?
梦魇残生啊，就是我们所说的打 BOSS 啊，以及夜航手册中的所有副
The
本，
Nocturnal Echoes and all commissions within the Nocturnal Manual. Okay.
就是我们基础同学其实对于整一个联机系统做了一些底层上的重构，因为我们之前也收到很多反馈，觉得我们联机系统的体验，就比如说卡顿或者是就体验不是特别好。
Yeah, I have an RTX 3080. That's what I run my system with GPU-wise, and I was getting a bunch of stutters and blah, and I'm like, I don't even have like ray tracing or anything on in the game. Like with Wuthering Waves, bringing up another game, I know, sorry. But with Wuthering Waves, like I have ray tracing and what such on. So like, a couple occasional stutters, fine, whatever. Ray tracing is on. The graphics are really high, blasted to the max. With Duet Night Abyss, it had none of that. So like, a 3080 should have been running it fine. So definitely something that I am happy to see that they are optimizing, or at least attempting to optimize and make it run better.
场景的渲染是朝着写实的方向去迭代还有优化的。这方面我们进一步的提升场景当中的光照，
Improve the lighting, material details, refine environments, better experience overall. I hope so. I hope so.
面向我们的玩家。
那刚才小智说是 PC 端，接下来我们再说一下我们的移动端。
Oh, and then mobile. I don't want to even get into mobile.
体验非常糟糕。
I tried mobile once and I was like, yeah.
那么在最近就这段时间，我们其实也安排了独立的这个团队，对于我们移动端做一些针对性的优化。那具体优化大概有这么几点，首先是移动端的这个按键布局的优化。
Okay.
更新后，我们新增了布局。
Another thing that I personally, this is maybe just my opinion, and I know maybe this comes off, I don't mean it to come off this way, but maybe it comes off as elitist. I understand some people maybe don't have PCs or consoles to play games like this, but I do feel the implementation of making these games playable on mobile as well does have the unintended consequence of occasionally making it that the game as a whole has to be lowered, like the quality of it, because they're concerned if they make it too high quality, even if PCs and consoles can run it, well, the mobile phones can't run it, and we don't want to alienate our mobile audience, so they hold the game back so that it can run on mobile. And I understand in China that their mobile gaming scene is a lot bigger than ours. So like, mobile gaming is basically gaming over there. It's the people who are really into gaming are the only people who have like PCs and stuff for it. And I understand it's just a culture difference over there. But I still feel that having a mobile version of some of these games always seems to affect it negatively in some manner. I understand why they do it, but sometimes I'm like, you should have just made this a PC and console only game to just improve it even more so. But that definitely is something. That is definitely something that I can say because I have a decent PC that I can use to play games, and I understand that. So. I mean, it's looking like it's running a lot better on mobile devices already, so definitely some pretty decent before and afters there. Yeah, that before is rough. That was rough.
那我们通过屏幕前的视频，可以更加清楚地了解到就移动端优化前后的一个对比效果。那么今天因为直播时间有限，我们只能介绍这次新版本中一部分的优化，然后剩余的这个优化内容我们会在后续的更新公告中。
Okay, that's nice. So if you want to look out for more improvements, you can check them out on your own. Yes, the Steam version, December 23. Hallelujah! I won't have to have my own dedicated launcher for the game. It can launch through Steam. Yes.
后续呢，我们也会在官方社媒平台放出更多 Steam 版本的相关信息。那敬请期待后续的公告。
那我这边还有一条，就是我们之前其实在公测前瞻的时候有提及过我们的其他语言的版本。目前已经可以跟大家同步的是我们的法语版本。
French version. Well, I guess that's nice for the French. Nice. There you go, French version. A German and Spanish version coming soon as well. Okay. Good for them. Great.
还有，其实
Obviously, probably just like the text, not the actual voice.
很多问题之前都反馈了，我们还没改啊，对吧？那这里其实我也想跟大家特别说明一下，其实大家的反馈问题，其实我们内部都有仔细看的，然后还有很多宝贵的意见，都对我们工作室开发有非常大的帮助。那其实我们是从更负责任的角度呢去看待所有的问题的。我们所有的修复的内容
，Every fix requires time, yeah.
这个修改测试到最终的这个上线，我们都需要一定的时间，所以我们是希望我们有更完善的方案和大家这个讨论公布，所以希望大家这个能够理解。所以我们后续还会继续通过佼佼简报栏目，让大家更能了解我们的真实动向。大家在游戏当中遇到的问题，我们也会陆续进行处理的。
是的。
那相信我们在未来的持续运营之下呢，二重螺旋会更加的完善，那多端的体验问题也会逐步解决。
Okay.
我们的直播到这里也就接近尾声了。
And it's the end already, huh?
大家对于二重螺旋的支持。那最后一个直播兑换码给到大家。
Ooh, another redeem code with that beautiful artwork. The fact that the redeem codes are all actually still working too, that's great. I will definitely add those to my account. I'm going to need to. And then this artwork, once again, this artwork is beautiful. All right. Well, now that we are back on this wonderful screen, hello. Definitely going to close that out. That was nice. That was short. But it was helpful in the fact that definitely showcased a lot of what is potentially going to be upcoming in the game, and I am excited for that. Definitely, obviously, I'm going to try and get caught back up with it. I think I have, like, the Fina quest and that one commission quest that they mentioned that brings you to the new region. I'm going to try and get those done sometime before the 23rd. Hopefully, maybe. I got 3 days. I'm going to try and get that done to catch up so that sometime after the 1.1 region launches, I can check that out. But we're not done. I am going to check out some of the other videos as well. the Fushu character trailer, Serenity gameplay preview, the Hymn of Fates trailer. I just want to check out some of those, and once I check out all of those and, you know, see where that takes me, you could say, then I will end up calling it, at least for this stream, just because I am so behind. So let us transfer back over. Hello, hello. I have opened up all the tabs at the top of my screen, so we're just going to go through them one by one, starting with the Fina character trailer, which I never saw. Obviously, I'm going to check it out real quick, because behind. No subtitles, just had to make sure.
Bathed in golden morning light, the little nightingale soared toward the boundless skies.
I definitely still do kind of want to get every character in the game, seeing as you can grind for them. So...
Until a bolt of lightning split the sky.
Oh no.
The little nightingale tumbled into a fairy tale realm.
Ooh, this like animation style right here. Hello? Okay, well this is cute. This is adorable. The big bad wolf against the piggies. Okay, well this is just cute. This is just cute. I love this.
Fina will be just like the brave heroines in her stories.
Aw.
She'll protect every beautiful tale.
Whew. Okay. I wonder what her oh, she has like a bow and arrow. Okay, so this is kind of a little bit of her gameplay. Okay. She's like an artist. She draws something, brings it into reality, and uses that to attack.
How should the next chapter go? I can't defeat the bad sorceress without the feather. The feather?
You mean this?
Oh.
Thanks to her friend's help, the feather began to shine once more. And so the little nightingale set off again on her next adventure.
Okay. Well, that was cute. You know, and the fact that you can just get these characters, you don't have to worry about FOMO because you just grind for them. Oh, Duet Night Abyss, if only all the games could do what you do. Okay, showing off some cosmetics unique to her that you can get. Bubbly mood. Thumbs up. Question mark. Starry Hope skin. Ah, it's this. The Christmas skin. All through immersive theater. Obviously behind on it, but yeah, okay. And that's just a bunch of other things that came with that. Nice. And then the Fushu character trailer. Okay. I saw her and I remember being like, ooh, she kind of has like a little bit of an etherealness to her. The white dress. Like, okay, let's see. What are they going to show for her?
Doctor, I've got this friend and she can't sleep. She's a nervous wreck and her hair's falling out.
So she's a doctor.
Beyond remedy.
Really?
Be at ease. We shall tend each affliction one by one.
Okay.
First, still the mind. Acknowledge the element without fear. Where clarity leads, healing shall follow.
I do feel like suddenly the animation has stepped up.
Prolonged stillness weighs upon the body. Rise off.
My hair! Come back, I'm still young!
Not eye strain, insomnia, not those being the names of the monsters. Stress. Oh my god.
This final trial is yours.
If that ain't the realest thing.
I can feel the power!
That's a cannon Gatling right there. Holy. Okay. When are we getting that in the game? What are you gonna do? Okay.
In silence, all is renewed, like the moon waxing to its fullness.
Nice. Okay. This is so overkill, too. But, like...
Breathe deeply the fragrance of healing.
Okay. May your stress be destroyed and eliminated.
Oh, you're amazing, Doc. You saved me. I mean, my friend.
Tell your friend, grieve not for the season of gloom. The haze will lift, and the path ahead shall greet the light anew.
Okay. Okay. Hmm?
You came.
New character. Look at her. Ooh. Okay, and this is just the thing. New weapons. Oh, let's see a bit more of her gameplay showed off here. Okay. Whew. Okay.
Feel better soon.
Ooh. Obviously, this background, the beautiful background, is doing a lot of heavy lifting here, because holy, have they changed the aesthetic of the game. Okay. Okay. Nice. And what is this? Verdant Serenity. Okay, let's see what this one brings us. Content preview. Ah, showing off that dress again. Whew. From the live stream. Ooh, right, you can change the colors and stuff with it. Okay, that's sick as hell. That was sick as hell. Okay. The posing. The posing. Ooh. Aww. Honestly, being able to get the skins but then change the colors of the skins, dear lord, holy. Being able to then change the colors of the skins with the dyes and stuff in game. Oh, they cooked so hard on that aspect of this game. They cooked so hard on that aspect. Oh, not Randy. Not Randy. What was Randy doing there? What was Randy doing? All right. And then the Hymn of Fates trailer. The Breaker. Let's see what this one has in tail for us then.
In a faraway land, there once was a realm
Oh.
whose people wove a magic of lasting peace. And from that peace arose guardians who vowed to protect them all.
Be still for a moment. I shall cleanse you of every trace of this foul corruption.
I do so like her design though. Yeah. Obviously we're showcasing off the dude. Okay. Are you gonna be cool, dude?
Turned their gaze away from the mortal world. The magic of peace began to falter.
Ooh, the giant dragons, this whole area.
I bow to neither gods nor heaven.
Okay.
I trust only the sword in my hand.
Ooh, her. I definitely want to get her as well. She's another character. I'm like, okay, I want to grab her.
The gods
And grab her.
You and I, merely pieces up on the board.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
where the story ends. I wonder, will the little bird break free from the shackles of fate and fly beyond the edge of her tail?
Okay. Okay. What is this one? This is just the shop update. I don't think this is necessarily, yeah, this is just a showcase of the shop updates. Not too important. That's okay, though. This one, however, is important. That's a comment down at the bottom there. My little rubber ducky is ready. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Y'all cooked with this outfit? Okay. Okay. People in the comments are liking it. Let's see what this Fushu gameplay showcase for the Tidal Repose skin. Woo! Oh. Oh. Yeah, I might have to grab this skin. I might have to grab this skin. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Obviously, we saw a little bit of this from the live stream, but like December 23rd to February 10th. Okay, so that's actually a pretty decent window for it. Pretty decent window. And is this just the same thing repeated, just in a shorter form? I mean, I'm not against watching it again. Yeah, that's what this appears to be. It's just the same thing in a shorter form. Oh. 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 Ooh. DNA, you might have cooked with those last ones there. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay. I mean, I already knew I was going to try my best to do it, but I definitely need to get back into Duet Night Abyss. I need to start grinding more to get my overall level of my account back up. I mean, as I said before and earlier, my characters are only level 50. The 3 characters I have maxed out as far as I can go are level 50 right now. So I need to grind, get more. I need to grind to grab as many more characters as I can. I'm pretty sure I got several of the secret letters that I just haven't grinded to get the shards for yet to try and get the actual characters unlocked. And then, of course, I need to grind as much as possible to actually then craft the weapons and whatnot, grab the weapons. I mean, there's so much work that I'm behind on in Duet Night Abyss, which is such a shame because they are definitely showing a lot of promise and potential with that 1.1 section, with what potentially could be the case for the game in the future. But yeah, it is kind of funny what a lack of FOMO elements does to you. because there were no FOMO elements, I ended up just pushing the game aside and trying to catch up on my other games. Maybe Duet Night Abyss needs to add FOMO elements. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. No, they don't. Please don't add FOMO elements. A nice feature of the game is being able to not worry about FOMO elements in it, and you can just grind whenever. You could play 12 hours straight one day if you wanted to, because there's no stamina limits and such. Yeah, definitely excited. I'm obviously going to have to check it out on the 23rd or sometime after the 23rd when they update it and I can re-download the game again on Steam instead of having its own launcher. I'm going to see if maybe sometime before the 23rd I can catch up and do those 2 story commission type event quests that I haven't done for Fina and for, wow, what's her name? Jilu? I think that was her name. See if I can get both of those done before the game launches. Maybe I can do it after the game updates, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really looked into if they're like limited time or not. But I should probably try and get them done before. But for now, yeah, that was definitely all I wanted to cover with Duet Night Abyss. I wanted to make sure I was keeping myself up to date on these things because I am excited to see more and learn more for it. But yeah. Obviously, we're going to try my best to get caught up with this game as well as all the other games that I play on my channel, but it is what it is. If you like checking out these trailers and the update for Duet Night Abyss with me, a like would be appreciated as well as a subscription. I do check out a bunch of other gacha games and anime-style games, live service or not, on my channel, so if you'd like that and would like to come along with me for the ride of checking out the stories and maybe the occasional more well-edited video covering challenges and showcases and such in these games, a subscription would be vastly appreciated. But for now with this, I once again want to thank you for watching. Once again, I'll see you soon. It's been great to have you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.